I'm Angella Sharpe, and welcome to the Daily Mix. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, but you know what? It's unfortunate, but the Blues are no longer the reigning Stanley Cup championships. There is a new winner in town. We knew it was going to happen, but the Blues did get to hold that run for a very long time. Now, were you like me? As a Blues fan, I was kind of, split. I am very conflicted on who I wanted to win the Stanley Cup. On the one side, you had Tampa Bay, where I used to live, and worked for the Rays. So I got to know a lot of the guys who worked for the Lightning. So I really wanted all those guys to win. Plus Kevin Shattenkirk, who I know I've told you time and time again is one of the nicest people ever. He is on the Lightning, and I really wanted him to win. And I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, Pat Maroon is also on the Lightning. I'm not a fan of him. I know that everybody in St. Louis is big on that. They call him the hometown hero and all that jive. But I'm not a huge fan of him for no real reason. I don't know him personally. I never interacted with him when I worked for the Blues. I just am not a huge fan of him. And then on the other side, you had Dallas, who had Big Ben Bishop on their team. Although he didn't play very much, I really like him. He's a St. Louis guy. I kind of wanted him to get a ring, so I was very conflicted. It's just crazy to be talking about a new Stanley Cup winner in the beginning of October, end of September. I feel like that's very different. Usually at this time, we're talking preseason games and home openers. Yet to be determined when that home opener will be, but we'll all be there. Excited to hear about it. Hopefully we'll be there. I wonder if we'll be allowed to be there. It'll be interesting. I have a great show for you today. Later on, I have Caterina Clayton joining me from Local Ambition. That is a modeling show with a soap opera around it. She'll tell you all about it. Let's get started on today's Daily Mix. This weekend, SSM Health Foundation will host its Hope Blooms Gala to raise funds for SSM Health Cancer Care. This year's event will be a virtual celebration and will include video interviews, silent auctions, entertainment, and more. Attendees will also receive a special thank you box, including a gourmet dinner, a bottle of wine delivered straight to your home so you can enjoy it throughout the evening. I like how they've kind of went with COVID and tried to figure out a way to do this from home, yet still make it special. The Hope Blooms Gala will take place on Saturday, October 10th. You can learn more and purchase tickets at ssmhealth.org. All right, college students, this one is for you. St. Louis Community College is gearing up to host its annual FAFSA Frenzy to help students complete the free application for federal student aid. Any student, no matter which college they plan to attend, can take advantage of this free online event and get professional help completing their application. I would have loved that when I was going to college because those applications can be a lot. The virtual FAFSA Frenzy will take place October 12th through the 15th. To learn more and to schedule an appointment, visit events.stlcc.edu. Now, sadly, since the pandemic hit this spring, the fabulous Fox Theater has had to cancel all of the 2020 shows, which is so disheartening. But that doesn't mean the theater has been empty these past couple months. No, they've actually had quite a few ghost residents, and guess what? They're ready to share their stories with you. That's right, their popular ghost tours are back in October. The tours will include both Fox Theater history and ghost stories from the St. Louis Paranormal Research Society following their investigation of the theater's paranormal activity hotspots. The tours will take place on Sundays and Mondays through October 26th. For a full list of dates and time, you can visit fabulousfox.com. And somebody else is going to be welcoming people back. Grants Farm is also going to be welcoming back guests for the first time since the pandemic hit. It's the first ever Halloween drive-through experience. This October, the farm is offering guests the opportunity to drive through both the Tier Garden and Deer Park in their own vehicles. This is something they've actually never done before. Visitors will be steered through several haunted themes like Sleepy Hollow, a spooky campground, a graveyard, and more. The Halloween drive-through experience takes place every Thursday through Sunday throughout October 31st, and you can learn more and make your reservations at grantsfarm.com. That is pretty exciting. I'm excited about that. I love anything Halloween related. I have a thing about skeletons, I always have, and so I think I might have to drive through there. I'll take my niece and nephew, so it's not so weird. The pageant will be opening its doors back up to the public later this month, joining forces with KSHE 95 to present the Glimmer of Normalcy Series. The weekend concerts will kick off October 24th with Anthology, tribute to the Allman Brothers Band. You can check out all of their scheduled acts and learn more about their COVID-19 reopening plans at thepageant.com. You can also get outside and enjoy some live music in a unique way with the Riverboats at the Gateway Arch. Rock the Dock, St. Louis's only floating concert series, features live musical performances with incredible views from the Riverboat Dock. The fall concert series features local favorites every Sunday from 1 to 4 through November 1st. Now you can check out their lineup, find ticket information, and more at gatewayarch.com/riverboats. And really, you could just make a whole riverboat weekend if you wanted to. This Saturday, you can celebrate everyone's favorite German holiday aboard the Oktoberfest Cruise. The special afternoon cruise will feature a buffet of German fare, live music, and of course beer. The Oktoberfest Cruise will be rolling down the river this Saturday, October 11th from 1 to 3. And the riverboats really do offer some amazing views of the Arch and downtown riverfront. But have you ever wanted to see downtown St. Louis from above? All right, you guys, this is so cool. Check out this video from downtown STL where they give us a sneak peek of all there is to see on a St. Louis Gateway helicopter tour. These are so much fun. I did one. Check this out.
Hey everybody, we're here on the riverfront at the St. Louis Gateway helicopter tours. We're going to get in this helicopter in a few minutes to get some cool shots of downtown St. Louis from above. Let's do this.
All right, guys, we are coming up off the deck.
I understand you want to do a riverfront tour?
That's affirmative.
Can you go through the arch?
Yeah, if you want to do about 20 years in a federal penitentiary.
Oh, all the grass is gone.
I got a great shot of the arch.
Once we level off from this turn out the left-hand side, it's going to be that beautiful shot of the riverfront.
This is wild.
I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Hope you got some good shots of what you were looking for.
Yeah.
That was top 5 St. Louis experiences I've had in my life.
Absolutely.
If you want to see St. Louis a different way, this is the place to do it, right here. Gateway St. Louis helicopter tours.
Do it.
Joining me now is Caterina Clayton from Local Ambition. Caterina, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so this is very exciting. I know in years past I've had people on from Local Ambition, but somebody who's brand new, can you kind of give them the Cliff Notes version of what Local Ambition is?
Right, so Local Ambition, I love it. It's very body positive, but it's a soap opera about women competing on a modeling competition reality series.
So this is the part that I feel like sometimes people are like, wait, I'm confused. So it's a soap opera, so there is some scripted things and some things that are not necessarily 100% truthful, but the modeling part is an actual competition.
Correct, yeah. So we have magazine editors, local photographers come in and they anonymously judge us. So Kevin screens them, make sure they don't know any of the girls currently competing, and we're given some really good feedback from the industry.
Well, this is an exciting kind of concept, and I think it's kind of fun because we all know that everybody loves a soap opera, even though people won't admit it. Even men like soap operas. And on Local Ambition, you guys kind of really mix in that soap opera feel, especially with some maybe out of this world experiences.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We have had some crazy, dangerous, and sometimes supernatural things happen on the show. Last season, we even had a time traveler.
See, now this is the kind of thing I get involved in. I love time travel. I think that is amazing. So during the modeling competition, you were actually on last season, and how did that work out for you?
Oh my gosh, I was very fortunate and I won somehow. It was wonderful. It was so confidence building and inspiring, and it helped me accept myself and my body in ways that I couldn't do before. So.
Well, that is really empowering. I kind of love that.
Yeah, thank you.
So this year you were acting as the host of the show?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, walk me through that, especially with the fact that COVID hit kind of when you guys were recording.
Right. So we had started the season, we had cast our girls, and you guys should definitely tune in because it's going to be a great season. And then when COVID hit, Kevin did halt production for a bit. He said, it's just not safe. We need to see what's going on. And then when things started opening back up, we found safe ways to proceed. So we did have to move a lot of film days, put things on hold. Everyone would wear a mask to set. We would get our temperature checked and kind of give that feedback of like, how are we feeling today?
Well, that's great that you guys were able, and you guys have finished, right? I know that you have secrets you're not going to tell me, but you have finished filming the show, correct?
Yes, I filmed my last scene personally yesterday.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I think we only have a couple more things to wrap up, and then November 30th, it should be available.
And where can people check out Local Ambition?
Yeah, so you can get it on Vimeo, and you can also get it at www.alwayslatetv.com.
Okay, I love this. And I know that we were talking a little bit before I started recording this for everyone else. What is different this season than in seasons past?
Okay, so I'm not going to be able to give a whole lot of details, but we had a wonderful guest star this season, John Lear, who was one of the original Geico Caveman. He starred on Friends, 10 Items or Less, Hulu's Crick Draw, and Jesse with Christina Applegate. So he has an impressive resume, and he believes in our show and came and just worked with us.
I mean, that is so exciting, and he came to St. Louis in order to do that.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's going to be a little bit of play. Where do I know that guy from? And you've now told us where we know that guy from.
Yeah, and he was so down to earth and kind. I absolutely loved working with him.
Well, that is very exciting, and this is a huge deal. I mean, to be able to run this many seasons is a really big deal for Local Ambition.
Yeah, we're on season 9 now, and our fearless leader, Kevin, is just an amazing man. He's really, I feel like, as I mentioned, the confidence boosting. Whenever I've spoken to him about his vision for the show and why he does it, he says that he wants to help women like feel empowered and kind of help get us our start in this industry and prove to ourselves and others that we can do it, which, you don't meet people like that very often.
No, you don't. And especially, the way a celebrity is and people being worried about how they look and if they fit into the mold. And I like how this is a little bit different.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, tell everybody one more time when and where they can check out Local Ambition, because I'm sure they're going to want to watch, and even some people might want to try to apply for next season.
Yes. So November 30th, you can find it at www.alwayslatetv.com, and you can also find it on Vimeo. Also, go ahead and check out our Local Ambition magazine, which I was on the cover of the first release. And you can get that also at alwayslatetv.com or magcloud.com.
Wow, that's awesome that you won. You were able to be on a magazine, and now you're hosting the show. So congratulations to you. And I hope everybody checks out Local Ambition.
Thank you so much.
Great. And after you guys check out Local Ambition, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You can drop us a line at The Daily Mix at stltv.net. We want to hear from you. That's going to do it for the Daily Mix. We keep it right here on STL TV and Experience St. Louis. See you next time.